Boom, welcome back to news. We've got a massive Champions League showdown heating up, a former star making waves with a surprise endorsement, and a shock return on the cards for a Barcelona defender. Plus, we're diving deep into a potential transfer saga that could shake up the Premier League. You do not want to miss this. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss a single update.
Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 mAh power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Joelinton has sung the praises of teammate Nick Woltemade, highlighting his adaptability and commitment ahead of Newcastle's crucial Champions League clash against Barcelona. With Newcastle United facing a high-stakes Champions League encounter against Barcelona at the Spotify Camp Nou, the spotlight is on midfield contributions. Brazilian star Joelinton has publicly commended Nick Woltemade, a player who has recently transitioned from a forward role to a midfield position under manager Eddie Howe. Woltemade, who arrived from Stuttgart with significant expectations, has faced challenges with consistency. But Joelinton's endorsement suggests a belief in his potential within the team's tactical setup. Joelinton, who himself made a similar positional switch early in his Newcastle career, emphasized Woltemade's work ethic and readiness for big-game pressure. "Every time Nick has played there, he has done well," Joelinton stated, noting Woltemade's commitment and potential for further improvement. This support comes at a critical juncture for Newcastle, who are vying for a place in the Champions League quarterfinals. The match holds personal significance for Joelinton, who has visited Barcelona previously for injury treatments and is eager to return as a player ready to compete. He expressed confidence in the team's ability to secure a positive result, citing recent strong performances against Chelsea and Manchester United as indicators of their growing momentum. "We have confidence and the belief to go through," he added, underscoring the team's determined mindset. Don't go anywhere, because the drama is just beginning. Next, we've got the inside scoop on a potential Premier League transfer that has fans buzzing. Anthony Elanga, the former Nottingham Forest star, is reportedly being urged for a return to the City ground, with a former player suggesting he's not the same player since his big money move to Newcastle. Since his significant £55 million transfer to Newcastle United, Anthony Elanga's performances have been a subject of discussion. Former Red striker Marlon Harewood has weighed in, suggesting that Elanga's impact at Newcastle hasn't matched the electrifying displays he showed during his time at Nottingham Forest. Harewood believes the Swedish winger, who was a key figure in Forest's recent Premier League campaigns, has struggled to replicate that form in the Northeast. Elanga joined Newcastle in 2023, hoping to build on his success at Forest, where he registered 11 goals and 20 assists. However, he has yet to fully convince the Newcastle faithful of his value, leading to speculation about his future. Should Nottingham Forest secure their Premier League status, there's a growing sentiment that a reunion with Elanga could be a strategic move to inject much-needed pace and attacking threat back into their squad. Harewood elaborated on Elanga's transformation, stating, "He has struggled. But in the sense of what we know he's capable of, he has probably been playing all right, playing good. But not to the standard that he's been playing for Forest, because he looked sharp when he was playing for Forest. Every time he went forward it looked like he was going to score a goal, and he was an absolute threat. And I don't know, with respect to the Newcastle manager or Newcastle, he just doesn't seem the same sort of person that he was at Forest." This sentiment highlights a perceived dip in his on-field presence and effectiveness. But the action doesn't stop there. We're heading back to the Champions League for a crucial defensive update. Get ready for the latest on a Barcelona star's potential return to the starting lineup. Newcastle United's Champions League aspirations are facing a stern test as they prepare for a pivotal second-leg clash against Barcelona, with the Magpies needing a strong performance to advance. The first leg of this highly anticipated encounter ended in a 1-1 draw at St. James Park, leaving the tie finely balanced heading into the return fixture in Spain. Eddie Howe's side battled hard, but conceded a late equalizer, meaning they must now secure a positive result at the Spotify Camp Nou to book their place in the quarterfinals of Europe's premier competition. Newcastle enters this crucial match on the back of a morale-boosting 1-0 victory over Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, a result that marked their first away win against the Blues in over a decade. This win not only provides a significant confidence boost, but also demonstrates their capability to perform under pressure in challenging environments. The focus now shifts entirely to Barcelona, a fixture that carries immense weight for the club's European ambitions this season. For Joelinton, the trip to Barcelona is particularly poignant. Having visited the city previously for injury treatment, he expressed his renewed enthusiasm to return as a player ready to make an impact. "I have been to Barcelona a few times in the last few seasons for injections, but I am happy to be there to play this time," he shared, highlighting his personal journey and the team's collective determination. The Magpies are aiming to leverage their recent form and belief to overcome the Catalan giants. Stick around, because we've got one more massive update that could impact the Barcelona defense. Find out who's expected to slot back into the starting XI for the clash against Newcastle. Barcelona's defense is set to see a familiar face return to the starting lineup for their crucial Champions League second leg match against Newcastle United, according to reports. As Barcelona prepares to host Newcastle at the Spotify Camp Nou for the decisive second leg of their Champions League tie, manager Hansi Flick is reportedly planning to bring Eric Garcia back into the starting 11. Garcia, a versatile defender, is expected to feature in the fullback role, a position that has seen various players deployed in recent matches due to absences and tactical decisions. In the first leg at St. James Park, Ronald Araujo played at right back in the absence of Jules Koundé, while Xavi Espart featured in the same role during a recent La Liga fixture against Sevilla. However, the latest reports from Diario Sport indicate that Eric Garcia will be tasked with securing the right side of Barcelona's defense for this critical European encounter. This move would allow Pau Cubarsí and Gerard Martin to continue their partnership in the central defense roles. The return of Garcia to a starting position is seen as a key tactical adjustment for Barcelona as they aim to manage Newcastle's attacking threats and secure their progression in the tournament. His experience and familiarity with the team's defensive system are expected to provide stability at the back for the Blaugrana. Don't go anywhere. We've got a rapid-fire recap of all today's top stories and your chance to weigh in. That's all the headlines for today. We saw Joelinton praising Nick Woltemade's midfield shift, heard whispers of Anthony Elanga's potential return to Nottingham Forest, and got the latest on Eric Garcia's expected start for Barcelona against Newcastle. What a packed show! Make sure you like this video if you found it informative, subscribe for more breaking news and analysis, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know your thoughts on these stories in the comments below, and follow us on all our social media platforms for even more exclusive content. We'll see you next time.